Okay, we made it down to the honey hole. Decided to come down here today. Just take a chance. I looked at the website to see what the water level was, but it hadn't updated since 11 o'clock last night. So, looking at it now, it doesn't look too high. So, oh my God, these steps are awful. We'll see what we can get today. The water level came up the other day really high. It was clear up against here. Yeah, it was at, I think it went up over 14 feet. It's not too bad right now. Might have washed something out. I'm gonna surface hunt through here a little bit first and see if anything washed out. And then I'll probably go on down where we were and try to sift something. See what I can come up with. And I'll get back with you on my first find. Looks like the water had come clear up in here. You can see some of these campfire stones starting to come out of the sand right there. But I've already sifted all that up in there. Come down here. I was looking around here. There's some flint exposed here. See, like right there's a piece. There's a piece right here. Got some fossils in it, looks like. The water's real clear. I might see something laying in the water. I'm gonna walk over to this side where all the gravel's at. I don't usually find much over here. But even up here on top, look at this. Campfire stones coming down out of here. If we ever have a high flood that hits up in the bank here, it's just going to refresh all this, I think, because there's probably stuff up under there laying under the dirt. There's a chewed up soccer ball. There's a tractor tire it washed in. Lawn tractor. I'm going to look down through here. You never know what I'll find. The first point I found in here was a big sandy, and it was laying right over in here. And I haven't found a point in here since. You can see where I was shoveled some of this dirt piled up, and it's got rinsed off. Look at all these campfire stones coming out of here. It's this stuff is a problem. When people throw this concrete and junk down over the banks to hold the bank from eroding, and that's what's holding the points in. It just kind of ruins the sights. And there's a few places like that down the beach that you can't hunt because nothing can come out of the bank. But I'll look around in here and I'll get back with you if I find something. It rained pretty good in here. You can see these gullies washed out because the sand's clear down. This is the base clay right here. Yeah, right here's a nutting stone, started one. Got a little hole there. There's so many of these in here. Pulled so many out. I'll flip them all over. It looks like something started in that one. Yeah, right there's the started one in the back of that one. Even. But this is all fresh material since that water went up and back down. I mean, you can see, look at all these campfire stones washed out here in these gullies. I always dig through this stuff. You know, flip around to it. There's a lot of leaves cover junk up. Could be one laying right under a leaf and you never see it. You can see all that modern quarry gravel thrown in here. That just makes it too hard to sift. You can't sift it. I mean, you might as well just sit down and dig through the gravel. It'd be the same thing in the sifter. But I do surface hunt this every once in a while. Okay, I didn't find anything surface hunting, but I came back over where I was the other day. Right there's that log, and I've never gotten all this sand. There's some pretty deep sand right in here, but you can see where it rained a few days ago. It took off maybe an inch of sand in this little gully here, and there's just pieces of campfire stone everywhere, washed out. And I can see some right over in there too, at the top of that bush. So I think I'm gonna sift all this area right here, clear out these sticks, see what I can find up in here high. I've never sifted up this high before, so we'll see what comes out of here, if anything. Okay, we got us an artifact in the screen. We're way up high there, up there by my backpack. And there is stuff up there. The good thing about sifting up higher on the bank, the stuff hasn't had a chance to get down here in the normal water level and wash up and down in all this gravel and break. So the higher up on the bank, more likely that you're going to find a whole point than down here. I'm not saying they're not going to be broken up there, but I think there's a better chance of finding a whole point up there. It's just you have to sift more because it's not down here in this concentrated zone on the river, on the normal water level. It's right here. It is. It's another worked hematite stone. And you can see the facets on it rubbed all the way around. There's a lot of iron in this one. I can see it's clear down to the metal right there. And there are some flakes in the screen. You know, here's a flake there. Yeah, right there's a flake. Right there, there's another one. There's another rubbed hematite stone. It's not a good one. It's busted, but right there is one of the facets on the back. It's all shattered on the top though. Red's coming off in my hand. So I'm gonna stay up in there. I might have to cut this bush out right here with the machete, and I can get right under there too. And hopefully we'll pull something nice out of here. Well, here's something pretty cool I just sifted out. Little hammerstone, and it's flat and round, but it's pecked all the way around. You can see where they've used it as a hammerstone there. I don't know if you can see that on camera. All the way around the edges, it's pecked, except this one area. Nice little hammerstone. I found one other flat one like this. It's a little more oval shaped. Most of the ones I find are made of granite. This is another, this is a, normal river stone. I don't know what kind of stone it is, but it's a hard stone. So we'll keep that too, put it in our hammerstone collection. Okay, we got our first point. I found a good place to sift here. Right where this, I don't know how good you can see this, but this dirt comes off the bank, and then there's like a 1 foot drop, and then the sand starts, and there's stuff backed up against there, concentrates right at that lip. And there's a gully right here, and I bet you there's a lot of concentrates laying right in here, because there was a lot over there, and I'm still getting some out. I sifted this out, a coin, but after I scratched off this crust off of it, it was a clad coin. It just turned out to be a Roosevelt dime. But I got a point in the screen. It's nothing super. A little sharpened down point. Comes a barge by. See if you can see it. I'll scan across here. It's kind of dark in here until the sun comes in later afternoon, because I'm under all these trees here. So I'll just pick it up. Right there it is. Let's try to get out here where there's more light. Brighten this up. It's a little sharpened down bird point. Really nice material though. I'm gonna stay right up in there where that lip falls and see what else I can get. And I'll get back with you if I find anything else. But there's a lot of sifting right in there. And the hard thing about sifting up here high, normally I would put my sifter in the water if I was sifting in this area, load it in, shake the sand out, load more in, and do that 3 or 4 times, maybe 5 times before I dig through it. Up there I'm just having to load 1 screen full and then drag it down and check it out. And you know, I'm getting flint, but instead of 10 flakes per screen, I might get 1 or 2, but I'll take that point, little bird point. I found another one in here similar to this one, made out of nice Flint Ridge. I think this is just a Riverstone chert here. Still, it's sharp, it's all there. And I'll get back with you if I find anything else. Well, here's part of a little tool I got in that same hole, the very next screen. And it's got work all along this edge and right in here on this edge. It's got real fine work there, uniface on the back, but it's just a fragment piece, so I would say it's just some kind of little knife or tool. Looks like the bottom right half of it. Nothing great. We'll keep at it. Just got us a piece of pottery, Indian pottery. Looks like the upper rim of a bowl or something is right there. There's no, you can see the center all the way around there, dark. But up on top, it's a sharper lip. I would say that's the, and there's kind of a curve to it. I would say that's the upper half of a bowl, some kind of a bowl. That's pretty cool. That's my largest piece I've found in here yet. I've found probably 6 or 7 other pieces on up the beach, but that's probably my nicest piece. Yeah, there's no designs on this one, but still, that's pretty cool. I just pulled this broken point out. Really nice pink Flint Ridge material. It's just busted. You can see right there's a little bit of the notch right here. That's a shame on that. That is really nice material too. But another one for the broke collection. I've been pulling some stuff right out here, right in that holes where I pulled those 3 points and that broke out in one day. So I'm getting right in here. There's a lot of roots, but there's a lot of concentrates trapped right behind this bush here. And this metal skid has got stuff trapped in there. If I get some of these roots out, I'm going to dig under here. Hopefully I can pull something else out of there. Okay, I moved on down the beach here. I tried different places. I tried a place right there, right in here. Wasn't finding much. I walked on down here. There's a lot of brush in there. And I found a fire pit and a half coming out down here. Oh goodness. Right in here, I started seeing this fire pit come out, and the sand's not too deep right here. Right there you can see campfire stones coming out right there, and there was a few big ones right there. And I pulled this out of the screen. I thought it was a flake about the second screen, but it's the bottom half of a point. It's shattered. You can see the notch on it right there. It's got a concave base. I don't know if that's ground, maybe slightly. but it's shattered. I don't have no idea what that would have been. But I'm going to stay right in here because there's a fire pit and a half coming out right here. And the screens are full of campfire stain. We'll see what we can get. Oh, got a nice little nutting stone here in that screen. Right now I'm scooping it out of the water right here. If the water level ever gets down low, this would be a good area right here. I'll take that. It's all shattered. You can see other holes there and there. Would have been a nice one had it been whole, but it's still pretty nice. A little small one. I'll take it. Set it right there and get it. You can see just this fire pit leaching out of here. Right there's something. Is that just a flake or a little piece of a preform maybe? Let me get this sifted down. This is a good area. I'll definitely come back here and maybe right there too. Okay, same screen as that nutting stone. I just got it. I had to throw all these larger rocks out, and we got a point here. It's nothing to brag about. Bottom's busted off. It might have just been a small preform that wasn't finished. It's right here. Got a tip ding too. You can see it's worked around there. Might have been a little blade. I don't know. It's unifaced on the back. I want to do a couple more screens here before the sun goes down. Probably got another hour of sifting or so. I might do the wrap up. I might have to do the wrap up at home. So I'm going to take as much time as I can here. And we're running out of daylight. Okay, we're going to do one more screen. We got a little loaded in there. Then we're going to call it a day because the sun's getting low. I'll do the wrap up when I get home. There's a lot of stuff in there. Next time I come, I'll move all that brush and junk and this big log. I rolled it out of the way. And I'll move that one and get up in there. And then over on that other side too. Okay, I'm gonna shake this down, see if we got anything. It's starting to get late. I've been here since about 10 o'clock and it's probably past 6 now. Shoveled for 7.5, 8 hours, so get pretty tired. Let me shovel this down. What is this? Oh, I thought that was a silt laying there. Oh, that's an odd shaped rock. Kind of shaped like a silt. Flat places on both sides. But no signs of work. Still pretty cool. Okay, let me get this screen down and then see if we got anything. If not, we're gonna head home. Okay, we didn't have nothing but a couple pieces of flint in that last one. The sun's going down, so I'll wait till I get home and we'll do cleanup and show what we found today. Look at this stick. A beaver has chewed all the bark off of that. You can see it just went straight up, straight back. Like, it'd be like corn on the cob to a beaver eating that bark off of there. Huh. Okay, I'll get back with you when I get home. Okay, made it home. Not the greatest day, but we did find some stuff. So that's always good. Found our usual couple pocketfuls of flint here. I don't know if that's bottom half of a little preform or not, maybe. Snapped off right there though. We found, here's the odd thing, 3 Roosevelt dimes and a Lincoln penny. Somebody must have threw some change over the hill. Either that or they lost it when they got out of a boat. And we found this point here, kind of a rounded top point, was unifaced on the back. A little bit's busted off the base. And then this one in the same place right there at the end of the day, which I'm going to go back to for sure. Almost looks like a bifurcate, but I don't think so. I think it's just a concave base point. Broken. Found this other broken point. Real nice pink Flint Ridge. That would be nice to have something out of that. Only one. It's kind of odd. You can't hardly even tell which way it goes. But it almost looks like the base is worked like that. It's not, doesn't look snapped off. I don't understand that. It kind of looks worked all the way around. It doesn't look like there's any signs of a break on it. I don't know what that would be. Maybe just a small scraper of some sort. But at first I thought it was broken till I look at it and I don't see any broken pieces in it. I mean, it's worked all the way around. That's just an odd shaped piece. If anybody knows what that would be, please leave a comment. But it is not broken. It is worked all the way around. Like that, in that shape. Please let me know if you know what that is. Strange. And we found this bottom right side to a little blade or something. Actually, I think that's snapped off there too. But it's got really micro fine chipping up this side. Unifaced on the back. Then we found this little flake blade. It's also unifaced on the back. I found a few of those down there. A piece of something. I don't know. We found that in the new place right before we left also. Found this hammerstone. It's worked all the way around. Well, almost all the way around. You can see where it's pecked right there. It's a round one. And I found another one similar to that right here, up in the Sistersville area. And it's pecked all the way around on this one. This one's pecked all the way around. And we found this piece of pottery, which I'm assuming is the top lip of a bowl or dish or something, because it's kind of laid back in a curve like that, and it's broken all around here, but on the top it comes to an edge. So I would say that this is the top edge of a bowl. And we found these 3 worked hematites, and I wanted to show you this one. It is strange. I've never seen anything like it. This one's faceted on all sides. You can see the facets there. This one's rub, but it's shattered on the back, so it's got one facet on the side. But we found this little nutting stone. It had other, I'm sure this is just the top piece of a stone, because you can see the 2 other nutting holes right there that are halfway broken through. And look at this hematite stone. I mean, I never saw, it's got a little bit of rubbing on the back, but it's in like layers, and it almost looks like a brain or something on the inside. You can see that under the magnifying glass better. It is strange. I don't know if you can see it or not on there. That is really strange looking. Several layers swirled in there. Never found one like that. And we had this little bird point here sharpened down. It's really good material. Really nice material. And I found another one almost exactly like that right here, like a white one. I mean, they're almost identical, same size and everything. 2 points there. That's pretty cool though. But that's all we found for today. So we ran out of daylight. When we started down that other place, we only had like an hour and 15 minutes before it started getting dark. The next time I go down there, I'm going straight to that place, because there's just a lot more stuff under the sand, and I'm sure there's going to be more points there. But until the next time, we'll see you later.